In order to see the beauty of the night sky, we must look up. God still lights our way to Jesus, but we must look up and be ready to follow. T is for tidings. Do you ever watch the news? Tidings are news and information. When Jesus was born, there was no 6 o'clock news. Special announcements of news or information might begin with a trumpet blast to get everyone's attention. The announcement of Jesus' birth was begun with an angel chorus that certainly got the shepherd's attention. The angels brought tidings or news of great joy for all people. You was brought unto you. The tidings of great joy are still brought unto you. The shepherds were just the first to hear. News is still news to us when we hear it the first time, right? Sometimes, even though we've heard the Christmas story before, the first time we realize that Jesus came for us, for you and me.
V is for the Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary was just a young girl when she became the mother of Jesus. She must have been a very special girl for God to choose her to care for Jesus. Who do you suppose was the one who saved all the stories of what happened that night when Jesus was born? Don't you think it must have been Mary? The Bible tells us that she kept all these things in her heart and thought about them over and over. We should do the same. Let's think about that first Christmas as we sing the first verse of Gentle Mary laying her child. X is for Cairo. One of the early symbols for Jesus was the Cairo, the first 2 Greek letters in the word Christ. The Chi looks like an X, doesn't it? That's why sometimes you see the abbreviation X, because the X was the first letter for Christ. Long ago, when many people could not read or write, they would sign the X in a place of their signature, because it was considered a holy symbol and meant that you could keep your promise. Y is for Yule. Because Christmas celebrates God's light coming to the world, a Christmas fire was once considered very special. People would find a large log that would burn all night Christmas Eve. That log was called the Yule log. Each Christmas, a small piece of the Yule log was saved to help start the first one the next Christmas. Z is for Zechariah. Remember when the first angel appeared to Zechariah to tell him that his son John would prepare the way for Jesus? That's where we often begin to tell the story of Christmas. But Zechariah was an old man and did not believe that he was going to have a son. So the angel told him that he would not talk again until John was born. Talk to him again until John was born. When Zechariah saw the promise come true, he opened his mouth and to praise God. We are sometimes like Zechariah, unable to believe that God can do marvelous things for us. But when we experience the birth of Jesus in our hearts, then we begin to want to share the glad tidings that God's love is here. There is an old song that challenges us to tell the story of Jesus to everyone who will listen. Let's sing, Go Tell It on the Mountain.